What happens when a struggling airline is on the verge of collapse and the government steps in to save it? That's exactly what's unfolding right now with Spirit Airlines, and it could change the future of the entire aviation industry. The Trump administration is reportedly working on a rescue deal worth $500 million to support Spirit Airlines, a major low-cost carrier that's been battling financial trouble for years. But this isn't just another bailout story. This one is raising serious questions. Let's break it down. Spirit Airlines has been under intense pressure, dealing with rising fuel costs, operational struggles, and repeated bankruptcy filings in both 2024 and 2025. The airline is currently trying to stabilize and hopes to emerge from bankruptcy by this summer. But here's the twist. Due to rising global tensions, especially the ongoing conflict involving Iran, jet fuel prices have surged. Analysts estimate fuel could stay around $4.60 per gallon, adding roughly $360 million in extra costs for Spirit this year alone. That's more than the cash the airline currently has. So now the government is stepping in. According to reports, this deal would not only provide immediate liquidity, but could also result in the U.S. government owning up to 90% of the airline after restructuring. Yes, you heard that right. The government could become the majority owner of a commercial airline. President Donald Trump has openly supported the idea, highlighting the importance of saving jobs. He recently said, "It's 14,000 jobs, and maybe the federal government should help that one out." On the surface, it sounds like a move to protect workers and stabilize the travel industry. But not everyone agrees. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy raised serious concerns. He warned that this could be a case of throwing good money after bad, pointing out that Spirit has struggled to become profitable despite previous efforts. He also asked a critical question. If no private company wants to buy Spirit, why should the government? And that's where things get even more complicated. Analysts from JP Morgan Chase say this bailout could set a dangerous precedent. If Spirit receives government support, other struggling airlines like JetBlue Airways or Frontier Airlines might demand similar treatment. In simple terms, this could open the floodgates. And remember, Spirit's financial issues weren't originally caused by rising fuel prices. The airline was already facing deep structural problems, so critics argue this bailout may only delay the inevitable. Still, the government has stepped in before. After the 9/11 attacks and during the COVID-19 pandemic, the U.S. provided massive support to the aviation industry. But those were industry-wide crises. This time, it's different. This is about rescuing one airline. So now the big question is this a strategic move to protect jobs and stabilize travel, or a risky gamble that could cost taxpayers billions? The final decision hasn't been announced yet, and negotiations are still ongoing. But one thing is clear. What happens to Spirit Airlines could reshape how governments handle failing companies in the future. And if this deal goes through, it might not just save an airline,